everyone. Today, after spending some time this morning outdoors in the sun, observing the plants and watching the birds, I've been inspired to create a drawing that's nature themed, and I really felt like using color pencils for this piece. So when I got back into my studio, I decided on a hummingbird and flowers as my subject for the drawing, and I grabbed my hot press watercolor paper, which is the paper I use for all my color pencil drawings, and I sketched in my composition, which are just outlines to use as a guide when I go in with my color pencils and when I start layering in color. Now my intention for this piece was to create a drawing using earthy colors, and I felt that way because I was inspired by nature, so I wanted to keep it very natural. So I decided on using my Derwent drawing pencils because that set has only 24 colors and they're very earthy colors like greens and browns. There's a hint of yellow, a hint of blue, there's some grays. So I think that's a perfect combination or color combinations to use for this piece because I wanted it to be very natural and earthy. So I went with those pencils. So I am an artist that works with a variety of different mediums. So when I start with an artwork, the process changes from time to time, but I do have a few things that I look at with every artwork that I create. For example, when I'm deciding on which medium to use, I would first decide if it's going to be a painting or a drawing. Once I've decided on that, I can go to the next step and look at what are my intentions for the piece, what are the colors I'm going to use for the piece, and what are the techniques I would need to use in this artwork to achieve my vision and to bring my idea to life. So all of those are thoughts that go through my mind when I'm deciding on an artwork and how I'm going to achieve it and which medium would best achieve the outcome that I want for this piece or my intention for this piece. So that's what I do with my process before I start the artwork. Now sometimes I just feel like using a particular art supply because sometimes I just look at my art supplies and I feel like using that particular supply, and then an idea will come to me after that, or I think it'll fit perfectly for a reference photo I saw, or maybe I've taken a photo outside of something and I just think a particular medium will fit perfectly for that, and then I go with that medium. Mostly I have all these thoughts going in my mind. Is it going to be a painting? Is it going to be a drawing? Am I going to need particular colors, particular techniques? All of these things go through my mind while I'm in the creation process before I start actually creating. Now, nature lately has been so inspiring to me as well as healing because I've been spending a lot of time outdoors, and I think it really helped me to reduce my anxiety and observe the world we live in more closely and take notice of all those small things and the beautiful things that we see in our day-to-day life that sometimes we overlook because of our busy lives. So that has really helped me also to stay inspired and to really get connected with my creativity, and I think that is very, very important. Like for example, these kind of things I'm talking about is, for example, looking at the colors of the clouds or a sunset, maybe watching how the sun shines through the trees, the different variations of color greens in the leaves, the way the breeze rustles the leaves of a tree or flowers, how they move in the breeze. All of those things are small things, but they are so essential for you as a creative to get in tune and notice these things and observe them, because I think it really helps with our inspiration and our creativity, and it also helps for your well-being mentally as well. I think it really helps to calm you and relax you. So being in nature a lot recently has really inspired me to create and also to be patient and to take my time when doing things. It can be anything in my life, from household chores to grocery shopping, and most importantly, creating art. I really have learned to take the time and be patient, enjoy the process, and not try to rush things. All my life I've always been rushing to achieve things, rushing to get things done, and I want to just get things done quickly and get them done. Even something simple things like going grocery shopping, quickly get the groceries and be done with it. But I realized that it's so important. By being patient and taking my time with my art, it's made me take time with other things in my life. Obviously, there are times when you don't have time and you got to quickly get things done, but whenever I can, I try to take things easy and just try to be slow and intentional with my day and my time, and just take in as much of the world around me as I can, because that can really help with your creativity as well, and to keep you calm and relaxed and also inspire you. There is so much beauty around us. We just have to notice it. It may seem small, but once you notice these little things in your busy day-to-day life, you will feel much more calmer and relaxed, and you'll be able to enjoy your days more and think more clearly and make decisions easily. and you will feel an unlimited amount of inspiration, especially if you're an artist like me. Inspiration is very important to us, although we're not always inspired to create. Especially me, being a professional artist, I'm constantly creating art, and sometimes you just don't feel like you're in the mood to do it, and you need to do it. So having that inspiration is really important for us as creators and as artists. So this is my reminder to you to take a moment today to step outside or to look out of your window and to notice the subtle beauty of nature and in the world we live in. There is beauty in everything, and where there's beauty, there's inspiration. So I hope you take some time today for yourself and just to get out in nature and observe as much as you can. So thank you so much for watching. I'll leave you with some music for the rest of the video. Until the next video, bye.